Most entrepreneurs have a business idea, and this is where they're messing up, right? Maybe even they have a full business plan, but still no real clarity. 50 pages of strategy, 0 pages of execution. What if the entire business model, the whole thing, right, could live on one page? Today, we're breaking down the one-page business plan and using the business model canvas and how DreamStream, a special app, turns that clarity into execution.
All right. Welcome back to the League of Hustlers, where we break down real systems entrepreneurs can use to build, scale, and execute. It's not just about motivation here. Motivation is good, but systems are really what make businesses successful. And one of the most powerful systems for business clarity is something called the Business Model Canvas. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. It forces you to see the entire business on one page: customer segments, value propositions, revenue stream, costs, marketing channels, the entire spectrum of your business. And with that clarity combined with the execution tools, you're not just planning, you're actually building.
Right. And here's the real problem most entrepreneurs run into, right? Their business plan lives in a document, not in the business. It's something that they wrote once, maybe for a bank, maybe for investors. And then it just sits in a folder collecting digital dust. Meanwhile, the business is running on guesswork. Decisions get slower, teams get misaligned, and strategy gets fuzzy. But when the business model fits on one page, everything changes. Faster decisions, clearer strategy, better execution. That's what we're unpacking today. All right, let's jump right into it. So, one page clarity wins. When your entire business model lives on one page, it forces strategic focus. You can't hide behind fluff. You have to answer the real questions. Who is the customer? What value are we delivering? How do we make money? Take companies like Airbnb in the early days. Their core model was simple: connect travelers with people who have extra space. The value proposition was crystal clear. Travelers get cheaper stays, hosts earn income. That clarity allowed them to move fast and align their entire team. The takeaway is simple, right? If you can't explain your business on one page, the strategy probably isn't clear yet. And clarity always wins.
Right. And so enter the business model canvas, right? Because the key point here is clarity. The business model canvas gives you that thinking framework. It breaks the business down into all of the critical components that your business is going to need to succeed. Example: customer segments, value propositions, revenue streams, marketing channels, customer relationships. And this isn't just theory. This is not something that we're making up. This is a proven strategy. It's how modern companies pressure test their ideas. For example, take Netflix, right? Netflix started off as like fast DVD rentals. However, on a document like the Business Model Canvas, you can walk through the entire shift of this business, right? So like their customers stayed the same, but the value propositions changed. Their new value became instant access to content. Their channels changed. Instead of mailing systems, they went to digital distribution. Their cost structure changed. They moved to content licensing instead of physical inventory. And that shift happens because they looked at a tool or a framework similar to the business model in a holistic way that a tool like the Business Model Canvas grants you. When you can map your business clearly, you can evolve it strategically. You can see all of the moving parts of the business and see exactly what you need to change, shape, or mold to help fit what's happening around you in real time. And that's the benefit. The Business Model Canvas gives you that vantage point.
Exactly. Exactly. Next point is that execution beats ideas, right? But here's the truth entrepreneurs need to hear. Ideas don't build businesses. Execution does. A canvas is powerful, but only if it drives action. That means the model has to connect to real metrics, real feedback, real iteration. Let's say your canvas says your primary customer segment is small business owners. If your marketing is attracting freelancers instead, we got to make a change, right? Your model needs adjusting. The best founders treat the business like a living system. Test, measure, refine. Simplicity accelerates that process because when the model is clear, execution gets faster.
And so enter the actual dream stream, right? And so a system like DreamStream comes into play. You can actually, am I sharing my screen? Can you see them?
Um, no, you're
All
sharing
right,
that.
one second.
Let's
I'm
switch
trying
over.
to share screen here. All
There we go.
right, here we go. Again, this is exactly where a system like the DreamStream comes into play. Inside the DreamStream app, there's a business model canvas section built specifically for entrepreneurs. Instead of staring at like a blank document, the app can guide you through each component. You can define your customer segments, all of those components, right? The marketing, your value proposition, and the great thing about it is that it has a built-in AI assistant that can actually help implement the information for you. So like if you're stuck on a section, the AI assistant knows the business that you're working on and can help you identify all those value propositions, the customer segments, and so on. So, and then in each segment, you can just go in and add, hey, this is going to be my value proposition. This is going to be my customers. You just build those things out. And again, as a living document, this is something you can come back to and continuously update, edit, modify as your business grows and changes in real time. And having the benefit of the system surrounding the business model canvas, it connects directly to your execution layer. So the strategy that you're building actually feeds your goals feeds your plans and your tasks. And as your business grows, you update all of this stuff in real time. And that's how your strategy becomes a living system. And that's what the DreamStream app does for you.
So, action steps, right? So let's make this practical. Four steps to build your one-page business plan. Step one, define your core customer segment. Be specific. Not everyone is your customer, right? Who exactly is your business for? Step two, write a clear value proposition. What problem do you solve better than anyone else? All right. Step three, map your revenue streams and your costs. If money doesn't flow clearly, the model isn't finished. Step four, build the canvas inside of the DreamStream app. Get the entire model onto one page. Then start executing against it. It's just that simple.
Right. If you are serious about building a real business system, not just like collecting ideas and taking notes on sheets of paper and napkins in restaurants, you need to begin with clarity. And I would highly advise you to check out DreamStream.
You're struggling and busy, but busy doesn't build income streams. Too many ideas, too many goals, no clear system. Most people hustle every day, but they're still guessing on what to work on next. But that's why we built DreamStream, an AI-powered system that turns your vision into real income streams. It organizes your ideas, your goals, and your weekly execution with AI guidance at every step. No more guessing, just focused progress. Start the free trial today and turn your vision into real income streams. So remember this, folks. Complex plans slow entrepreneurs down. Complex equals slow. Okay, remember that. Clear systems move them forward. One page, full clarity. That's how hustlers execute. Anything else, City?
That's it.
All right. Until next time. As always, subscribe, like, share. Um, hit us up if you have questions at leagueofhustlers.com. Until next time, let's get it, let's go, and follow for more.